Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Boy, yes, good morning. Hello, Tuesday. Yes, today is October 29th, 2024, and the time is about 5:30 a.m. Wow, I'm tired of this video. There's change in the air. Listen, yeah, it took me a long time to set up my phone. I was having a problem with the stream. So I'm glad I got it set up. It's not exactly how I want it. Yeah, it's doing the angle of the camera is not how I wanted it. But either way, wow. Whoa, gotta move over. That motorcycle was kind of close. So, yeah, sometimes the world is trying to communicate with you. Yes, good morning, Viva. And things are happening, and you have to listen. Yeah, I'm just out here now, and things seem very, very still. And wow, it's uneary. I don't think it's a holiday, but it's very still. Not as many people out like before. Boy, yeah. You ever go through a situation and life is talking to you? And sometimes it happens all at once. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep an eye on things around me. Yeah, I love these early morning walks. It's beautiful. But in all its beauty, you still have to be careful in life. But you know, you have to listen to your instinct and what life is showing you. Wow. Sometimes you can do all the right things. And sometimes you sense something and you don't believe that that might be the case. Usually, your instincts, people, your first impression is usually the best one. Hey, good morning. Thank you for this thumbs up. I want to talk about relationships. And sometimes in relationships, when you meet someone, your first impression is usually the correct one. And sometimes you're not sure how to handle a situation. Past experience might have taught you don't say anything because you open your mouth that the problem started or the challenge started. Then other times, uh, if you say something, are you saying the right thing? Are you communicating what's necessary? Can what you said be misconstrued? And it's not what the other person or situation was all about. You have to be very, very careful. Some things are cut and dry, and you could call a spade, you know what I'm saying? And you hit it in the head. And They understand where you're coming from, and you understand where they are coming from. But that hairline, when if what you say might be overboard, what you can say to a person might be too much for the individual, and it might be perceived as overkill. You don't want to be overly strong with somebody because everyone has a different temperament. What might be strong for one person is gentle for another, you know? So you handle certain things, relationships. Yeah, things around me here, like I've said in past video a couple of months ago, the honeymoon is over. Yes. Wow. I've been here now since January consecutively. And the honeymoon started to be over around June or July. And I started to see things differently. Now, the people here are very nice. And I love the weather. Like right now, excuse me, my nose is just itching. Yeah. It's beautiful right now. You know, people are people, but people are people everywhere. Human nature is always going to be human nature. You may have customs, different religions, but people are people. And sometimes in situations, other people might be involved. And so you want to maybe spare their feelings. There might be innocent parties. But what about your feelings? How do you handle a situation and your feelings are just as important? That is the question. How much um, do you say or not say in a situation? If, what you say could blow out of proportion. Wow, that's how I feel right now. Seems like everything's changing all at once. Even the area that I like to look out, that that lookout point in Rwanda, it's changing. And it's literally being dumped on. Wow. Just changing. It's literally being dumped on. And its face is changing. So it's like the face of myself is changing. How I might respond, how I feel inside. Sometimes, it's really easy to run away from a situation. But sometimes you got to deal with things head on. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, it's like everything is very still, and then boom, you get challenged. And you can run away and hide, or you can face the challenge in life. You're hoping the best. And you think maybe by prayer or, say things, but it might have been the wrong approach. How do you learn? How do you find out what is the correct approach in a matter? You don't want to make enemies. Yeah, that's right, bird. This is a birdie. Yeah, we all got feelings. all of us. And it's like all these challenges that happen all at once. Sometimes I feel like it's like, there was this show called Bugs Bunny or Looney Tunes, and a thing called Gremlins. And the Gremlins can cause havoc. They work behind the scenes and they say, I know, I'll press this button. I know what sets them off. And then they press it. And the person can go off, right? They can go off on you. And the person doesn't know what provoked it. That's what I'm starting to think. Like when I look at with the elections that are approaching in the United States of America, you have, you have people who all of a sudden, like I watched the rally of Trump in Madison Square Garden. Just notice, again, you vote for who you want to vote for. I'm not about trying to convince people. You have wisdom, knowledge, and truth. And if you lack in any of those things, you seek it for yourself. But when I was watching it, I noticed Trump seemed very different. His energy, he had a solemn appearance. Just something seemed very solemn about him. It could have been that he was overwhelmed because he's back in city, as if he was in exile. You could pretty much say that Trump was in exile for almost 4 years. And Trump's been to Madison Square Gardens. I think he performed there before. Like, it was this stint with the, what do you call those wrestlers? Those professional wrestlers, and they, it's all like an act. And he did like a little skit. I think he was there before. So, he's like Mr. New York. Whether you like him or not, he's been there for over 40 years. The social life in New York, he has all these buildings. Well, but I think the reality of what's going to happen, good or bad, good or bad, something is going to occur. Morning. Yeah. Something's going to happen, people. And it's going to affect all of us. No matter what side you're on or no side, something's going to happen. And so it's very still, the air. Something is in the air. It's very still. And what you say or don't say can affect you. And so, even at Trump's rally, like you start to wonder, did you say that? They had a guest speaker. I've never heard of this comedian before. And he said a no-no. Why he would say what he said, in my opinion, was foolish. And so what he said, even if he was joking, was poor environment. It was the wrong crowd to say that to, and the wrong time to say that to. So it's the situation and the timing. And he messed up on both. And what was said could cause an outcome that was unplanned by the heads up in his in the Trump team. So we may think that what we say goes on deaf ears sometimes, that it's just, oh, you're just having fun. But what is said could be detrimental. And you may not have intended it to be as corrosive as it might have come out, or its potential corrosion. So what do you say? Do you just let it blow over? Do you apologize? And sometimes when we apologize, we may not apologize correctly, and it just sounds like BS. It could make things worse. The air feels very still this morning, and things are happening very, very fast. Where you ask yourself, what do you do? What do you do? So, yeah. So yeah, I'm seeing even right now certain things that maybe I shouldn't do. Sometimes when you say hello to someone, it might be misconstrued, if you know what I mean. Things could be misunderstood. Yeah. So life is what it is, you know? I think sometimes I get a little angry with myself and how, what I should say or not say. Wow. What do you guys feel? I know I'm just kind of like talking in riddles. But those of you who have an ear to hear will hear. I'm seeing now that things could be very vulnerable. And you got to be careful in everything. Even how you dress, how you walk, how you talk. And after all, you get angry. It's like, man, you want to just enjoy life. But your freedom may mean to somebody else someone's imprisonment or assault. How do you handle these situations? Especially if you're new in a world, new in a society. There different rules, so to speak, between men and women. How women are to behave in public and vice versa. Yeah. So that's what I'm facing right now. I want to make the right choice. And people are people. But maybe some things it's about environment. Is a place, it's a place good for you. There's no perfect place. But some places may not be as good for others, I'm switching. still may not be good for other people. Yeah. So what do you do, people? Yeah, I guess, hey, each situation is a learning experience. And if we grow up knowing everything, then what is the use of life? Each experience that we have is yeah, each experience that we have is an opportunity to learn. Yeah. So, I don't really know what else to say. But here, yeah, uh, Lavender's supposed to be getting a little better. I don't know yet when he'll be able to come home. Lavender's my little doggy. Yeah, his immune system, his blood levels is weak. It's weakened. His immune is going down, and so they have to decide about his medicine that he has to take. So I don't want him to be dependent on the so-called medicine, because the medicine will actually, like a lot of Western medicine, it will hurt you. So yeah, I have to really come to a point. Do I take him off the medicine, the so-called medicine? Yeah. Do I have to take him off? If I take him off, how will it affect him? Like some things you cannot go cold turkey, you know? So, with all that being said, what are your thoughts about all this? Have you made a decision regarding the election in America? Have you decided who you want to vote for or not vote for, or if you're going to vote at all? And what the outcome is, have you decided for yourself if A then B, if B then C? Have you decided for yourself how you want to respond to this situation? Yeah, I had actually sort of made my decision, what was that, last year when I moved. I had made a decision because something that I heard that may occur right after the election. And where I lived and navigating in the city, I thought it put me in harm. And so I knew eventually, I felt that I would prefer to leave before election hits, whether vacation or a permanent move. But life happened. Someone tried to rob my dog, steal my dog. And I decided then to leave. So for me, I've shared that already. Um, I thought it best, to leave. And it's there's no perfect place. And I really want to take whatever what happens, good or bad. I really need to try to keep think of it like a seesaw. You don't want to go in too many extremes. You want something in the level, balanced. I want to try to keep things balanced. Uh, you might really, you know yourself and you know how you might have responded before. But and you ask yourself, was that the best way to approach a matter? Um, yeah, I would say that. Well, I think in any matter, you have to tell yourself, regardless what you do, what decision you make, you have to accept the responsibility for what happens. We all, we're not psychic. We don't know how things are going to um, come to fruition about a matter. You hope for the best with the knowledge that you have on a situation, and you move forward. And if it doesn't come out the way you want it to, you know, take responsibility for it. And if you can change it, you say, "Hey, okay, okay, I made this mistake, it didn't work." Yeah. So, yeah, I decided for myself I knew I wanted to leave before the election. And here, the election is 1 week from today. Well, oh no, uh, it's still yesterday in America. Well, okay, so it's 8 days away. Almost exactly a week. And there are going to be changes in the air. And we got to listen. It gets real still. It's real still, but you have to listen. What's what is being said in the air? What are the vibes? What I can say that no matter what decision you make, namaste, hey Tommy. No matter what decision you make, do what you can in the situation based on the knowledge and understanding you have. And why beat yourself over the head for that? You know? You're only human. You are only human. And it's okay. If you make a mistake, or things don't turn out the way you thought it was, you say, okay, what could you do to change it? What could you change? What could you do next time? Yeah, it is a beautiful day today. I really enjoy these walks. It is beautiful, people. Yeah, I like at this time, I like the stillness in the air. Um, it's very comforting. And walking helps try to um, remove tension from yourself. And maybe like after a good walk, maybe you get a clearer head, a new perspective, or maybe you just more relaxed and you more. Yeah, sometimes you don't really even have to do anything. Oh, Tammy say I'm a perfectionist, so I don't like failure. Oh, Tammy. I'm glad you understand, Tammy. Yeah. See, some of us, yeah, some of us can be, as Tammy has expressed very powerfully, um, some of us could be perfectionists. And it's nothing wrong being a perfectionist, but also know imperfection, it is a learning process. Everything. Because if you're always perfect, then there's no room for improvement. And life's boring. And I would imagine no one wants to be bored. Some people love challenges, you know, and that's okay. Because these challenges also, like right now, make us stronger. Okay, Tammy is saying, yeah, that is true. The more you learn, you can apply that to your profession. Yeah, exactly. 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 Yeah, and sometimes you don't have to say one word. And so sometimes I'm hoping, I don't have to physically say anything. And I'll calm down, the other situation might calm down, and and it resolves itself. It comes to equilibrium. Okay, Tammy says, I most certainly, I most certainly, most definitely, total agree 100%. And even we perfectionists like to improve our perfectionism and make a lot more better, much more better. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. Oops, sorry. It's all good, Tammy. It's all good. Yeah, this is a learning thing for all of us. Uh, yeah, people could say or do things like the comedian, he thought being funny, and what he said at the Trump rally at Madison Square Garden could have detrimental effects on the next 4 years of our life, in America and around the world. Okay, Tammy's saying here, yes, we will, yes, well, me being an Aries, we always love challenge, and it also helps improve my perfectionism so much more because I can add on more of the most magical and most perfect experiences that I. Wow. Wow, that's powerful. That is powerful. That's powerful, Tammy. Wow. See, each one teach one. So yes, life happens. Life is happening, Tammy. And I don't think this comedian at the Trump rally at Madison Square Garden, I think he woke up that morning and said, I'm going to say something really offensive. And it could screw somebody's election, and it could affect your whole, all of America. It could affect everybody. Wow, that is something else, Tammy. It could affect everybody. I don't think this man realizes it. And I'm sure people had talked to him, and it could actually affect his career as a comedian and getting gigs. He's invited. He's invited to a presidential election and said things that could be not considered funny or could be considered rude. So, so what would you say, guys? What your challenge in life is these days? That the world is very, you know, um, things are getting very still right now. And things are very still. I have to look where I'm going right now. Very lumpy here. I'm on Happy Street right now. And you can easily fall. Yeah, I fell about 2 weeks ago and hit my head. So, you know, anything could have happened. It could have really been serious, but thank God it wasn't as serious. My head wasn't bleeding, anything like that, but it could have. Uh, I'm very fortunate. Hey, I would say, yeah, I haven't been on this road in a while. This portion, wow, really different now. I haven't been here in months. Hey, let me move out the way. Yeah, so I'm just looking at where I'm going right now. I'll show you. This is a dirt road. Yeah, cars, big cars, trucks and people and things on the ground you can easily fall. So I gotta be careful. Yeah, I just missed your message there. Let me just see here. Okay, Tammy saying, but we all learn we can always share and show to many others. It's always for the greater good. I always say, to be the best leader. Oops. Best leader, you must always learn from best leaders. All right. I don't know personally. I've always liked the entertainers, the funny entertainers instead. Okay. Yeah, like everybody likes a good joke. Everybody likes a good joke. So, wow, this road is so different now. There's a big potholes. Yeah, big potholes. I don't know because sometimes the comedians that can always hurt other people's feelings, they can always hurt other people. Yes. Some people, they may become comedians because they don't like people, because they don't like themselves. So they become expert at hurting other people before they get insulted or hurt. But what you give, you get back. So I think being here in Rwanda, you know, I've always been unconscious of myself being here. And I didn't want to come across hostile, rude, because I'm new here, you know. Um, but sometimes the mistakes we may make, we overcompensate. And when people see you're so-called overly friendly, they may feel that they can take advantage. They might start to, well, let me show you this. This looks pretty. Isn't that pretty, Tammy? Look how pretty that is. That is pretty. That is so pretty. It's nice. Okay. So, yeah, this is beautiful. That is gorgeous. Oh wow, this is mango. This is a mango tree. Isn't that beautiful? Ooh, mango. Yeah, they grow all types of things here. Bananas, sugar cane, beans, rice. What else? Corn, sorghum. So some of the things that they grow here. Hi, hello, hey, hey. Yeah. So yes, this is Happy Street. Okay, Tammy saying something else. Every day for me always keeps our whole entire animus family and our whole entire family always more than 100% perfectly and permanently more than 100 perfectly and permanently happy and protected. All right. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah, these trees, that is, what do you call it? Cassava. Yeah. And then below are beans. Yeah, I've been to that forest over there. That is cool there, boy. I went there, it was magnificent. Yeah, that is so pretty. It is so nice, people. Yeah, you know what else I noticed with life, Tammy, if you're still here? That, oh, what was I just saying? Oh, I just forgot what I was going to say. Every day for me is always to keep our whole entire family more than 100% perfect. Okay, yeah. Oh, I noticed that life has a spectrum, you know? Life, life a broad spectrum. It has extreme beauty, and then at the same time, it has something opposite, and you have to balance the two. Yeah, that's right. What you put out, you get back. Yeah. So, what was I saying now? Yeah, yeah. I wanted to experience life, but my mistakes. Life is the whole spectrum. It doesn't work that way. I just want to experience such and such. Yeah. I can go down here. Oh, I haven't been down here in a while. You know, I'm gonna go down. Hope it's not too. It's a lot of rubble here. I haven't been down here in weeks. Yeah, you know, I won't go down there. It's a lot of pebbles. Look how beautiful. Those trees, it is gorgeous going there. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I won't go. Uh, a lot of loose pebbles and I can slip and fall. Yeah, I had a workout yesterday, boy. I was feeling in my legs. So, let's see, sugar cane is it? Yes. Yeah, hey, morning, morning, morning. Good to see you. Yeah, yeah. Started out on this road, Happy Street as I call it. Yeah, it's changing a lot, this road, boy. So what is life about? Life is about change. Our life was about staying the same. Yeah, I couldn't have been more wrong, boy. And like, let me just express something even about life and change. Um, when I fell on the ground, I fell about 2 weeks ago. and it just happened. I was going up on a curb, but something happened with my pants. It got caught in something, and I fell. Something snagged, and I fell just before my head hit the pavement, the top right there. Um, just before it hit, uh, I said to myself, at least I took it as my voice, said to myself, relax and let it happen. And that, because I couldn't stop the fall. Yeah, I see that we have a few second delay, about a 20-second delay. So what happened when I fell? I said, relax and let it happen. And my reasoning was, if I tense up, that's when you could really hurt yourself when you fall. And it just happened. I hit my head, I felt the impact, and I basically was okay. Hi, hi. I basically was okay. I was not seriously hurt, and people around, they helped me up right away. And I appreciate that. So, um, so if I say to myself, relax and let it happen, I think I could have really gotten seriously hurt in the matter. Yeah, because I was hitting right up there, the top part, not my face, my forehead, or my chin, or even my nose, right there. That's how I fell. And so this is a good example about change. See, when you resist, sometimes when you resist certain things, you can get hurt and you're worse off, so you gotta like weigh it out. If you fight, what is the outcome? If you don't fight, what is the outcome? So yeah. You know what happened once? I'm just remembering something. It was some time ago. It was before COVID. And I went into this store in the city in New York. And when I was exiting the store, I forgot that it was a drop before. Okay, spirit and the deities are always around you. That's nice. Yeah, let me tell you about the spirit. Something happened. I think it was metaphysical, Tammy. I took a step, not remembering that it was a drop, about a foot drop, as I exited the store, and it was dark outside. And I was, I almost felt like I was flying, boy. I was going down. And what happened? As I fell, I fell in slow motion. I cannot tell me. As I started to fall, I in slow motion. And when I landed softly on my hands. My hands went in front of me, and I landed like it was a cushion. I had not a scratch on me, nothing, not even a scratch, Tammy. And yeah, I got up immediately. I wasn't hurt. Something I think metaphysically happened. Time stopped for me, and I felt slow. It was amazing. It was amazing, Tammy. That never happened to me. I think in part that fall was not a plan, like I didn't, like some people believe in uh, like before you're born, you make a plan what happened in your life, but that wasn't part of it. And so it wanted to protect me from that because it was going to really hurt me. So to keep on the plan, it allowed me to fall in slow motion. It was unreal, Tammy. And all you guys out there, oh, look at this. It happened to me. Look how beautiful it is. This is so beautiful here. Oh, when I think of, I would love to live in a place with a land like this. Oh, it's right next to the lookout. Forgot. Yeah, I like over here. Yeah, I know you said something. Let me see what you said. Life is about doing anything in life that you would like to do and anything that you would love to do. Yeah, my head is okay, I think. Yeah. I like to draw regularly, Tammy says, turn like my television commercials, how to lose 41 pounds on my eyes. My niece is getting married very soon and I want to be able to fit my thighs into, okay, I got you. I hear you. I hear you. Oops. I hear you. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. So yeah, that was in my opinion, a metaphysical experience. Everything went in slow motion. I didn't even have a scratch. I should have fallen so hard, Tammy. Hey, hello, baby. Hey. Yeah, good to see you. How are you? How are you? Ça va?
Oui, ça va bien.
Bien,
Bien, bien, bien.
bien, bien.
Eh,
Lavender,
eh,
yeah, Dewey, video.
eh,
YouTube,
aran waay.
hey, good to see you. Yeah, mama.
Ka bébé ali,
Yeah, baby, hospital. Malade. Baby malade. Not like sick. Baby sick. Yeah, yeah. Baby sick. No, malade. Infirme. Infirme. Yeah. He's not good. Yeah, infirme.
Waa ka jaane.
I go to the hospital. The hospital over there. Yeah. So I'm waiting for a telephone. Doctor. Blah, blah, blah. Good to see. Ah.
Hello ne.
Veronica.
Yeah, Jenny.
Hello ne.
Veronica bagukumbuye.
Uze.
I am.
Nakuze.
Uyu
Je,
bagukumbuye.
je ne connais pas. Ne comprends pas.
Nakumbumba.
Yeah. Let me go.
Eh.
Merci beaucoup. Merci.
Ça va.
Eh, ça va
Ukumva
bien.
ukonje nk'uyu munsi. Ndikumva nje.
Ah, wako.
Yeah, my friend, my friend. Ah, it's good. Yeah, good. Yeah. Merci. Bye bye. Au revoir. Au revoir. À tout à l'heure. Yeah. Yes, Veronique. Yeah, I haven't seen her. We haven't greeted each other a long time. Yeah, I change it up a bit, my walk, but she's okay. Yeah, I'm not studying my language. It is what it is, people. But she's I enjoy greeting her. She is a true Rwandan. woman. She, what you see, she real. Yeah? And I meet so many people on this. Oh, what was the sign? That was a sign. Seeing my friend just now? Please explain. Yeah, look at this. Let's see. Oh, it's 6:30. Wow. That was that was a metaphysical. That was a sign. Oh, what was the sign? Yeah, please me. That was the first, and that was in slow motion. That was definitely, yeah, it was all in slow motion. It just happened. Boom. I I I put my foot out, not realizing that there was no ground there, and I was going down. I should have gone down so fast, but I didn't. It was really something, people. But it happened. It happened maybe years ago. Yeah, man. It was at nighttime, and when I got up, there was nothing on nothing. Nothing. Like nothing happened. But something did happen. I fell, and I fell in slow motion. Let's see. Let's see what time is this. It sounds like your ancestors were protecting you, because that does happen a lot. As a matter of fact, it always happens. The ancestors always protect the descendants. Oh, that's a nice concept. Maybe I'll do like a Google search and see if what the internet says about it. Yeah, it's the first and only time that happened. Yeah. So so sometimes change has to, you have to. I mean, I definitely had to just give it up, boy. I couldn't do a damn thing. It was just so unexpected. But funny, last year, let's see, that was a beautiful that beautiful place kind of reminds me of our whole family spot on. Oh, Oklahoma. Hey. Oh, nice. Nice. So, yeah, another time, like what happened last year, I was walking, and boom, I fell so hard. I felt everything, boy. Okay, I have to be able to fit my. I hear you. Yeah, even here, this is going through changes. Your life is about change. And sometimes I may be in the way of that change. Like I used to come here all the time, this specific spot. But they're doing all these road reconstruction. And if I'm not aware of that change, it's going to force its way upon me, because I'm not looking or expecting I'm not expecting that hole in the ground with I'm not expecting that hole in the ground. Yeah, namaste, ladies. Yeah, look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, this is so beautiful. It's very peaceful, people. Yeah, I've gone on the top, higher hill. It's like 4,900 feet. Yes, but I think it's at 4,900 feet, my app said. So, yeah, I'm going up another hill, man. Yeah, it'd be nice. I like the concept of an ancestor. Um, I do like that idea. Let's go this side. Yeah, yeah, I do like the idea. Yeah, I do like that idea of happening, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to let someone go in front. Yeah, sometimes you gotta think some things have been happening here, people. And because of that I think I should be more careful. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you have to let some things pass. Oh sure, I was supposed to. Sure, I was supposed to go. It's probably early enough. Yeah, I could probably. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like talking around in circles right now. I have to be careful about certain matter. Yeah, sometimes you got to be real careful. Okay, I always like to study my language because I'm studying about my culture and how my family always lived. Tradition has always helped me find out who I am. This is I'm mixed American. I pretty much learned. Okay, that's nice. Yep. Yeah, I think I have to be a little bit more. I have to be a little bit more aware about things around me. Yeah. So the metaphysical world, your ancestors. At one time I went to, oh boy, this was maybe 10 years ago. I went to, I was watching YouTube videos about ancestral worship and how to build an altar. For me, I decided, I love the concept, but I said to myself, if reincarnation is true, and each time you come into somebody's reincarnation, then you're going to have new ancestors. So it's not a direct line, because you can get reincarnated in a different line. So if someone can help you, they're going to help you, regardless if you're a relative or not. Just like here on Earth. I may not, like when I fell about 2 weeks ago, these people didn't know me, and they ran and helped me. Yeah, they did that. So I'm very grateful. If I could help someone, I think I would, I help them if I can, if it's not going to cost me harm. So, for ancestors, is it going to help or not help? So, I felt also why you have to get these burnt offerings, all this other stuff. If they're your relative, they're then their help is conditional. So I stopped the ceremonies that I was doing. But again, I don't poo-poo anyone who wants to do the ritual and do things like that. I have a problem because it's a personal journey for that individual. People should feel comfortable. And maybe some people's ancestors do help. Who am I to tell someone what to do? If someone's good to you, keep them. Keep them. Okay. Yeah. But the come again, ancestors, there are a lot of things out there, people. Yeah, there are a lot of things out there. I don't do the meditations much, but I was experiencing things. I was experiencing seeing people who I don't know. Like I felt like I was physically there. I saw places that I've never been to. Yep. Just catching my breath, people. So yeah, be careful. See, the spiritual realm, when you do the meditation, sometimes you never know who you're going to see, what your experience is going to be. I don't say to myself, okay, I'm going to see X, Y, and Z. No, I don't do that. I mean, I've done that before. And you know what? Be careful what you ask for. You might get it. Oh, yeah. There is a big, infinite world out there. It's a big world out there. And if I can do it, you don't think other people are doing the same thing? You bet people are having these experiences. And I think, as they say, the veil is very thin. The spiritual veil is very thin. And so you do a meditation, you're going to start seeing things. Because how I interpret the type of things I'm seeing now is that the world system, it's reaching its peak of what it's going to do. And it's going to happen. And it's going to happen with such force. Yeah. Whatever is going to happen is definitive, and it's going to happen. Yeah, I'm seeing like military bases, activities. And I'm not even focused on that. It just like, boom, I saw what I saw. So, and I can only imagine that I'm seeing this because maybe it wants me to see. And because maybe somehow it's to warn me. Yeah, I would imagine people may see things to warn them, but it's not like telling me things audibly. I don't get any audio. I just see what I see. Yeah, the weather's getting hot here, people. Look at that. It's a pretty. It's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think the election, I know I'm taking some pauses here. I think part of me says to stand still. I know my nature is I want to run, but I have to know where I'm running to. I don't want to run out of the pot to the fire. And yeah, I have to see what's going to take place. Yeah, what do you guys thought? What do you think is going to happen? Yeah, I've been watching YouTube a lot. I think some of it is their fear mongering. Say, you know, at one time I was even skeptical myself about reincarnation, but you know something, reincarnation is true. I think there are multiple realities happening at once, and people have the ability to astral project. People could travel out of their body. Yep. Yeah, astral projection, I think, is real. Take a course in astral projection, and at one point, my astral arm was coming out of my arm. And your astral body is physical. I felt it when it moved, like I'm relaxed and I'm lying on the floor and my arms were down at my side. And then all of a sudden my arm felt like went like this, whew, like that. But in the natural, I knew I couldn't have done that because there was a person right next to me. And I would have hit them hard. So I realized, oh my goodness, I was about to leave my body, my astral body. Yeah. But I realized there's another thing what people can do. That your astral body could move, but your consciousness move separately. Yep. Let me see what you said. The sermon that you were doing, what that sermon that was you were doing. Right. Oh no. What I do in the morning when I do meditation, that wasn't the thing I was doing. The thing that I usually do upon awakening, sleeping or dreaming, I do my technique and I have my eyes closed. I have my eyes closed and I concentrate forward, if that makes any sense. I keep my attention forward and the image appears. Sometimes it looks like a photo. Sometimes it looks like you're looking at a video. And sometimes it's like you're there. You are looking through the eyes of the person in that room. It's really weird. But I never get audio. So I realize they're doing construction. I realize that people, that the world is bigger than you think. It goes beyond any Bible. The Bible is a tool, but it's a tool of control. And that's, I mean, that's all that I see it as. It's a tool, and it can teach also. But I, I, I just see that why worship somebody else? You can worship yourself. You could honor yourself, and you can honor. I mean, like, to we're not slaves, and there's always going to be someone more powerful, or more intelligent, or more of something than you. It doesn't mean that all these people you have to act like a slave and worship and worship. There's nothing wrong giving honor to someone that has proven itself good to you. But I realize there's always someone that's going to be better, even amongst the astral world or the God kingdom. They have a hierarchy, and they're always fighting for new position. So why should I have to invest my time and energy for someone or something that I don't know, that hasn't personally come to me, but I have to give all my trust and money? I said no. Now if your heart tells you, hey, this person, situation helped me, hey, there's nothing wrong giving, saying thanks. See, the Creator doesn't need your worship. They don't. Something with everything needs your worship, doesn't need your pennies. But I was, hey, I'm Neza. So I have to look where I'm going. Yeah. So yeah, I want to be careful about things like that. I used to be a religious person, into the church, and I was giving my trust and common sense to an institution that was taking advantage of me. There's nothing wrong of meeting and fellowshipping with people who are of like mind and mutually respect one another. When that respect is not given back, get out. Everybody is God, so to speak. Everybody has a little God in them, and celebrate one another. So that's where I am at this time. But hey, if you want to read the Bible, read whatever what edifies you, or builds you up. Support it. So it's a mutual support. They support you, you support it. Yeah. So it is what it is, people. So yeah, I know I said a lot, people. And yeah, I appreciate you guys being on with me in this walk. It gives me encouragement. I like the company. Yeah, each one teach one. And until next time, people, yeah, if you have any comments or questions, you can share down below, okay? So, Kate, take care and enjoy your day.